So what's up people, welcome back to Hollywood Breakdowns, and I'm your friendly Hollywood Breakdowner, prxjeth. And in Hollywood Breakdowns we talk all things about Marvel and DC, and from posters to trailers I break down every single thing to make your film experience better and to appreciate the makers for their attention to detail. So it's that time of the year again, and I'm gonna be talking about 20 top movies and shows of 2024 that we're all really excited for. And as always, I have exceeded that number, and this time I'm going to be talking about 25 movies and shows that are coming next year that we're all really excited for. Also, take note that release dates that I say in this video are subject to changes, and some movies in this list may be pushed to another year. I will talk about the films in the order they will be released next year.
Maybe we shouldn't be friends! No.
By the way, if you're not aware, I'm currently doing this series on my main channel where I'll be posting a video every single day for the next 31 days starting on Christmas, ending on 25 January. So that is why this video is also posted to my main channel. And these videos take a lot of time and effort to make, so I will appreciate it if you head down and smash that subscribe button. Anyway, let's get on moving with this video.
I'm excited. You excited?
I'm very excited.
Let's do it.
Number 1 is Echo, which is a spin-off from the Hawkeye series. All of his 5 episodes will arrive on Disney Plus on January 9. The show previously didn't have any hype, but after looking at the first trailer, everyone is excited for it. Echo stars Alaqua Cox as Maya Lopez, aka Echo, once again. In Hawkeye, she did a really good job, and I'm waiting to see what Echo has in store for us. Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin will also play a major role in the show. We will also see Charlie Cox back as his Daredevil for a small part. It's also worth noting that the show is rated TV-MA, meaning it is rated R.
You and I are the same. So, who's the monster?
Up next is one of Sony's Spider-Man spin-off films called Madam Web, releasing on February 14. The film stars Dakota Johnson and Sydney Sweeney in lead roles, and the plot circles around a paramedic who is clairvoyant and has to protect 3 young women from a mysterious adversary who wants them dead. There was a trailer released about a month ago which featured snippets of the lead characters in Spider-Man suits, and it looks awesome. Moving on, the next film is a sequel to one of the biggest hits in 2021. Yes, I'm talking about Dune Part 2. Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya of course star in lead roles. There have been 3 trailers so far, and the film has high expectations after the success of the first part. The movie releases on the 1st of March. Releasing the same week as Dune 2 is Kung Fu Panda 4. I wasn't initially interested in the film, but after seeing the first trailer, I am excited for the film. Jack Black once again returns in the titular role, and this time he faces off against a shape-shifting sorceress called the Chameleon. The Chameleon absorbs the kung fu powers of every villain, and she seeks to destroy Po. The film releases on the 4th of March.
You finally met your match, chameleon.
We're not so different, you and I.
Skadoosh. Stand back. I'm gonna kick my butt.
Coming just 4 days after that is a film called Imaginary. The movie is produced by the producer of FNAF and Megan. The first trailer gave us a huge look into the storyline, and the movie looks great. Here's the synopsis. When Jessica moves back into a childhood home with her family, her stepdaughter Alice develops an eerie attachment to a teddy bear called Chauncey. As Alice's behavior becomes concerning, Jessica intervenes only to realize Chauncey is not only a teddy bear. The movie sounds really interesting, and you should definitely check out the trailer using the link in the description.
I hang out with your imaginary friend.
He's not imaginary. He's not your friend.
Moving on, number 6 is Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. In this movie, the Spengler family returns to the iconic New York City firehouse where the original Ghostbusters have taken ghostbusting to the next level. When the discovery of an ancient artifact unleashes an evil force, Ghostbusters new and old must unite to protect their home and save the world from a second ice age. The movie includes the original Ghostbusters as well. In the trailer, they didn't really show the main villain properly, the main ghost in this case. So the hype for this film has been building up. The movie is set to release on the 29th of March. Speaking about empires, the next film on this list is Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. This film will once again feature the titular monsters team up to fight against a bigger threat. The first trailer showed Godzilla evolving to have a pink atomic breath instead of the usual blue color. King Kong also proceeds to adopt a little Kong, and overall this movie is looking to be better than the first one. So make sure to go to a theatre near you on April 12th. Next up is a film directed by John Krasinski and starring our very own Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds. The movie is titled IF, or IF, which stands for Imaginary Friends. This movie is looking to be a family-friendly version of the imaginary movie I talked about earlier. After seeing the trailer, it seems like a fun movie that I would like to check out next year, if releases on May 17th. Number 9 is the Garfield movie, which stars Chris Pratt as the titular cat and Samuel L. Jackson as his long-lost father Vic. The plot revolves around Garfield unexpectedly meeting his father, who is a scruffy street cat who draws him into a high-stakes heist. The movie will play in theatres on the 24th of May, just 1 week after IF. On the same day, The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes also releases. Many years after the reign of Caesar, a young ape goes on a journey that will lead him to question everything that he's been taught about the past and make choices that will define a future for apes and humans alike. Anyways, number 11 is Inside Out 2. In this anticipated sequel, more feelings like anxiety join joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust as a now teenage Riley grapples with new and complex feelings. The first teaser quite literally teased the new feelings, and this seems like a really good concept to make a sequel on, and I'm really interested to see how the movie is going to turn out to be. Inside Out 2 comes out on June 14. Number 12 is A Quiet Place Day 1. The prequel to the 2018 post-apocalyptic thriller will depict the origins of the world we meet the Abbott family in, where people must stay silent to hide from creatures who hunt for prey using sound. The movie will take place in New York, where the environment is usually very loud. The film releases on June 28. Moving on, number 13 is Despicable Me 4, releasing on the 3rd of July. Nothing much has been revealed about the plot of the film. All we know about the film currently is that most of the cast and Chris Renaud, the director of the first two Despicable Me movies, are returning for the 4th film. Next up is Deadpool 3. The film will be taking place in the MCU and will star Hugh Jackman as the Wolverine once again, alongside Ryan Reynolds. It will be clearing up the Fox universe and paying tribute to movies under the Fox banner. It is also said that the Time Variance Authority seen in the Loki series will also appear in the film. As much as I am excited for the movie, I won't be able to watch this in theatres as it will be rated M18 in Singapore or R in the US, just like any other Deadpool movie. The movie releases on the 26th of July, and it's worth noting that this is the only MCU movie coming out next year, besides a few other shows.
But we did have one idea. Hey Hugh, you want to play Wolverine one more time?
Yeah, sure, Ryan.
Up next is another Sony Spider-Man spin-off movie based on the Spider-Man villain Kraven the Hunter. The plot of the film is about a Russian immigrant Sergei Kravenov setting out on a mission to prove himself as the greatest hunter in the world. The cast includes Aaron Taylor-Johnson in the lead role and Russell Crowe as his father. The movie releases on the 30th and will be rated R. In Singapore, it should be rated NC-16, so I will watch it in theatres because after all, it's a Spider-Man movie, or at least a Spider-Man related characters movie. The movie comes out August 30th. Moving on, number 15 is Transformers 1. This film feels more like a Marvel movie because the cast includes Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Lawrence Fishburne, and Brian Tyree Henry. The film is said to be an origin story unfolding on Cybertron, where Autobots and Decepticons hail from. Hemsworth voices Optimus Prime and Henry voices Megatron. The movie will play in theatres on September 13th. Next up is Joker 2, Folly A. Dukes. I'm sorry I didn't get that right because I don't know how to pronounce that. But anyways, the film stars Joaquin Phoenix returning as the titular anti-hero and Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. I'm saying anti-hero because in this iteration of Joker, the Joker is an anti-hero. The film is supposedly a musical thriller and will play in theaters on the 4th of October. Moving on is the third installment in Sony's Venom franchise. We do not have much details about the story, but we do know that Tom Hardy, who plays Eddie Brock and Venom, co-wrote the story of the film, and he wants Spider-Man to be a part of the movie. The movie releases on November 8. Moving on, number 19 is the animated Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man series by Marvel Studios. The show was previously titled Spider-Man Freshman Year. Although Tom Holland would not be doing the voiceover for the titular superhero, Charlie Cox will once again reprise his role of Daredevil and voice the character in the series. The show is set to premiere on Disney Plus on November 2nd. The number of episodes it will have is uncertain, and no other details are known of the series as of now except for some official concept arts released by Marvel during D23 back in 2022. Up next is Red One, which is the first film of a Christmas-themed action-adventure franchise. The movie stars Captain America fame Chris Evans and The Rock. The movie also includes J.K. Simmons in the role of Santa Claus. The movie will play in theaters November 15. Moving on, number 21 is the untitled Karate Kid movie. Ralph Macchio will reprise his role as Daniel LaRusso from the original Karate Kid trilogy in the 1980s. And Jackie Chan will reprise his role as Mr. Han from the 2010 remake. Plot details have been kept under wraps and it is unknown how Netflix's Cobra Kai will connect to the new film. This film will hit theaters on 13 December.
Hi everyone, we've got big news. We're starring in a new Karate Kid movie together.
That's big news. But we even have bigger news.
Bigger than that?
Number 22 is Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Both of the first two films have been very successful and entertaining, so the third installment is definitely something to look forward to. The movie is likely to expand on the aspects of the video game that have yet to be explored on screen, just like the previous films. The movie comes out on 20th December. Number 23 is the Penguin series, which is a spin-off from the Matt Reeves Batman movie in 2022. The series will premiere on the streaming platform known as Max in late 2024 with 8 episodes. This is a highly anticipated show following how good the Batman movie turned out to be, despite being nearly 3 hours long. The series will explore the Penguin's rise to power in Gotham City's criminal underworld. The exact release date of the series is unknown. Up next is the animated Eyes of Wakanda series by Marvel Studios that was announced very recently. The series will feature the stories of brave warriors that have been tasked to travel the world, retrieving dangerous vibranium artifacts throughout Wakandan history. Details about the cast, release date and how many episodes it will consist of have not been revealed. Lastly, number 25 is the 4th season of the Boys series on Amazon Prime Video. This is a show that I have not been following, but it has been in my watch list for quite some time now. An exact release date for the show has not been revealed yet. Anyways, that was the end of the list and 2024 doesn't seem too bad. I heard a lot of people saying that 2024 feels like a fill-up year for 2025 because there aren't any PG-13 Marvel movies coming out next year except for a few shows. And even movies like Batman Part 2, Megan 2.0 and FNAF 2 are coming in 2025. Heck, even GTA 6 only comes in 2025. Nevertheless, I still feel like there are enough movies coming in 2024 to keep us entertained. We must not forget that the reason for most movies being pushed to 2025 is the actors and writers strike, so we can't blame anyone for it.
He says he's right behind you.
I'm surprised that we are still getting all the movies that I talked about earlier on. By the way, the trailers for the movies that I talked about in this video can be found below in the description, and any trailer that was released after this video was uploaded would not be linked in the description. And with this, I'll catch you guys back tomorrow 2 PM on the main channel, and for the Hollywood Breakdowns channel, I'll catch you guys back in the best and worst movies of 2023 video, and peace out.
Inner peace. Inner peace.
Keep your surf off my turf!
Dinner, please. Dinner with peas in a sesame soy glaze.
This is not working at all.
I'm gonna be posting a video every single day for the next 30 days. 31 days. And before you say, no, I am not copying Eric, because you can watch this video, I said it 2 years ago that I'm gonna be doing a month of grind where I post a video every single day, but I couldn't do it due to some private